Elspeth had a vision to be a catalyst, to bring about some change in the poorer regions of Napier, and so Bruce decided to start this Head Start Trust.
The Head Start Trust is the corporate social responsibility, CSR, if you want to call it that, but it's a project that's been started by the Drift Farm in the Overberg region. We are looking primarily at uplifting young school kids through whatever means possible, and we are putting a portion of the sale of our wine towards it, but we're also going out whenever we can and raising money specifically for the Head Start Trust. The whole idea, the long-term vision is actually from my mother, Elspeth Jack. She wanted to create a school, a music school specifically in this area. Where we farm, the closest village is called Napier. We farm right up against the Akkedesberg mountain, which means Lizard Mountain. We're about 600 meters above sea level here, very close to the southern tip of Africa. And while it's a really remote, windswept part of the world, we produce amazing grapes that make fantastic wine. Yet we farm in a very poverty-stricken area, an area where a lot of children don't have more than one pencil a year, and so after the first couple of months when that pencil is broken or lost, that's it. And help really is required. Support is really required so that these kids have the opportunity, or a little bit more of an opportunity, to access the potential that they're capable of. And by uplifting and starting with school kids, we're able to create an upwelling of social cohesiveness, a glue that really can stick a society and an area together. So despite the poverty, with education, anything's possible. We've started at the local primary school called Protea Primary. We've created vegetable gardens so that these kids can actually feed themselves. We put help in there on a weekly basis, helping them sow, helping them harvest, teaching them how to irrigate, making sure that they're able to grow these vegetables, and obviously organically as well, because we're an organic farm.
Ik vat die achtergedeelte van die haak. Sien julle? Die achterste gedeelte van die haak. Dan trek ik mijn streepje, net zo diep. Sien, niks dieper. Het lijkt vlak, maar je vat gewoon te groeien. Trek hem. Ja, zij. Trek hem. Hou laat die lijn, langs die lijn, langs die lijn. 10 aan die lijn, 10 aan die lijn. Wortels. Zij beter zij. Volgende. Espinazie.
And then we're also handing out with other partners stationery. So at critical times of the year, kids will be given important additions to the stationery requirements that they've been given by the government, which is useless, doesn't help them enough. And we supplement that with pencils, with pens, with paper, etc., things that they need.
Ons 'n arm gemeenskap hierso. Baie is werkloos, maar met borge, soos Appelsdrift vandag, wat vir ons in hulle toekoms wil belê, sien ek 'n groot toekoms vir ons leerders.
Finally, our little thing that we've been doing for many years is every year we hand out, as winter approaches, we hand out beanies to the youngest kids, just to keep their little heads warm and help them learn and just give them a little bit more comfort. So we're trying to provide this opportunity for nutrition, because that's really one of the places where young kids in South Africa in poverty-stricken areas get a good meal, is at school. We want to give them the tools so that they can partake in a meaningful way in the education program that is available at the school, work with the community, work with the churches, work with the teachers. And then, of course, ultimately, we want to build a music school.
And it's super beneficial to be able to give back to the community that has helped us farm. And farming really is a group effort. You're working with nature, you're working with local community, you're working with lots of different things all over the time. We had a massive fire, so a lot of people helped us fight that fire. And it's all about giving back in those times when you need and when you've got a bit extra. It's important to give a little bit back. And community is powerful. If we work together, we can go anywhere we want. Opportunities are right in front of us. You've helped us build an amazing farm, and hopefully this trust goes a long way in helping all of you get to your dreams as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much for watching this and for contributing when you get the opportunity to the Head Start Trust.
There's no one strong enough to lift them up, but you